Sound, attention! Sound, adjectives called.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the guest of honor, Major Orlando Gerardano, United States Marine Corps retired, and remain standing for the presentation of the colors.
Present! Sword! Order! Sword! Present! Sword! Order! Sword!
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the entrance of the traditional Marine Corps birthday cake. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Detail. Parade. Ready.
On 1 November 1921, the 13th Commandant of the Marine Corps, Lieutenant General John A. Lejeune, directed that a reminder of the honorable service of the Corps be published by every command to all Marines throughout the globe on the birthday of the Corps. Since that date, Marines have continued to distinguish themselves on many battlefields and foreign shores, in war and peace. On this birthday of the Corps, therefore, in the recognition of the will of the 13th Commandant, a reminder of the Corps' honorable service is published as follows.
On November 10, 1775, a Corps of Marines was created by a resolution of the Continental Congress. Since that date, many thousand men have borne the name Marine. In memory of them, it is fitting that we, Corps Marines, should commemorate the birthday of our Corps by calling to mind the glory of its long and illustrious history. The record of our Corps is one which will bear comparison with that of the most famous military organizations in the world's history. During 90 of the first 145 years of its existence, the Marine Corps has been in action against the nation's foes. From the Battle of Trenton to the Argonne, Marines have won foremost honors in war and the long eras of tranquility at home. Generation after generation of Marines have grown great in war in both hemispheres and in every corner of the seven seas, that our country and its citizens might enjoy peace and security. In every battle and skirmish since the birth of our Corps, Marines have acquitted themselves with the greatest distinction, winning new honors on each occasion until the term Marine has come to signify all that is highest in military efficiency and soldierly virtue. This high name of distinction and soldierly repute, we who are Marines today have received from those who have preceded us in the Corps. With it, we also receive from them the eternal spirit which animated our Corps from generation to generation and has been the distinguishing mark of Marines in every age. So long as the spirit continues to flourish, Marines will be found equal to every emergency in the future as they have been in the past. And the men of our nation will regard us as worthy successors to the long line of illustrious men who have served as soldiers of the sea since the founding of the Corps.
The timeless and inspiring message of our 13th Commandant has left its mark in the hearts and minds of all Marines, past and present. By deed and act from the Belleau Wood to the Argonne, to the Guadalcanal, to the Iwo Jima, from Incheon and to the Korean Artemis, from the hard fights in Vietnam to Desert Shield, Desert Storm, to this country's longest war in Iraq and Afghanistan, and in hundreds of other places where Marines have distinguished themselves. Marines have continued to epitomize those qualities in which they are legacy, the success which the men and women have earned the title Marine, have achieved in combat, and the faith they have borne in the peace will endure forever. The Commandant and our many friends have added their hearty praise and congratulations on this, our 247th birthday. The Marine Corps' birthday cake cutting ceremony is important to all Marines, as it is an annual renewal of each Marine's commitment to the Corps, and the Corps' commitment to our nation's quest for peace, freedom, worldwide. The birthday cake is traditionally cut with the Emmanuel sword as a reminder that we are a band of warriors committed to carrying the sword so that our nation will live in peace. As in our custom, the first piece of cake will be presented to our guest of honor, Major Orlando Geritano, retired. By tradition, the next piece of cake is presented to the oldest Marine in attendance as a sign of honor and respect according to experience and seniority. This evening, our oldest Marine is Corporal Jerry Zaha, enlisted in the Marine Corps, June 1960. He served for 4 years with 2nd Marine Air Wing in Cherry Point, North Carolina. Corporal Jerry Zaha was born on 11 April 1942. For 247 years, our experienced Marines have nurtured and led young Marines to fill our ranks and renew our corps. The oldest Marine passes the piece of cake to the youngest Marine, symbolizing the passing of wisdom, knowledge, and experience, as well as trust and confidence in those who will carry on our Marine Corps traditions in the future. This evening, our youngest Marine is PFC Samuel Beach, who enlisted in the Marine Corps on 12 December 2021 and reported for duty here at Landing Support Company, Combat Logistics Regiment 45, currently serving with LS Platoon. PFC Beach was born on 14 September 2004.
Detail! Rotate left!
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the retirement of colors and the departure of the official party, which will be followed by the playing of Anchors Away and the Marine Corps hymn.
Present! Sword!
Ladies and gentlemen, the company commander, Landing Support Company, Combat Logistics Regiment 45, Major Greg Williams.
Y'all go ahead and have a seat. Thank you. Happy birthday, Marines! Okay, glad to have y'all here tonight here in Savannah, Georgia, here at the NCC Hotel. I have the distinct honor of introducing a man who I've known for